Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Unfiltered Mindset. Before we begin, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because here we don't just talk about life, we dissect it, we understand it, and we grow through it. Today, let's talk about one of the silent killers of dreams, one of the most deceptive habits in human behavior, procrastination. Procrastination is not laziness. It's not that you don't want to work. It's that you can't bring yourself to start. Not because you don't care, but because something deeper inside you is fighting the act of beginning. It's comfort versus discomfort. It's the mind choosing short-term relief over long-term growth. Let's be honest. How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow," and tomorrow came, but you didn't start? You told yourself, "Let me rest a bit first. I'll begin after this episode, after this meal, after this nap." And days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and sometimes even years. That's procrastination, the art of postponing your own potential. It's subtle. It doesn't scream. It whispers. It makes you feel safe while stealing your future quietly. Science explains it beautifully. When you think about doing something uncomfortable, like studying, working out, or starting a business, your brain's amygdala perceives it as a threat. It triggers anxiety, so your brain tries to protect you. How? By redirecting you towards something easier, like scrolling through your phone, watching videos, or chatting with friends. Your brain rewards you with a hit of dopamine. That's the feel-good chemical. You feel relaxed. But that relief is fake because the problem remains unsolved, waiting for you at the corner of guilt and wasted time. That's why procrastination feels like temporary peace, but ends in permanent pain. It's like putting off cleaning a wound. It doesn't hurt now, but infection is coming. Let me tell you something real. Every person who ever achieved something meaningful, from artists to scientists, from athletes to entrepreneurs, had moments when they wanted to delay, to rest, to stop. But they didn't listen to that voice of comfort. They acted in spite of it. They learned the difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going when motivation disappears. Because procrastination often hides under excuses. I'm tired. I'm not ready yet. I'll do it when I'm in the mood. But the truth is, the mood never comes. You don't need to feel ready to start. You need to start to feel ready. When you procrastinate, you are negotiating with your own mind, trying to justify staying where you are instead of becoming who you could be. And that's tragic, because every minute you delay, someone else out there is working, learning, improving, and taking the place you said you wanted. The dangerous part? Procrastination doesn't destroy you in one big moment. It kills you in tiny pieces. Missed opportunities, unfulfilled goals, delayed dreams, all adding up quietly until one day you wake up and realize you've become what you once feared. Average. But let's break this down deeper, because procrastination is not just about time management. It's about emotion management. You delay because you're avoiding a certain feeling, fear, uncertainty, pressure, or even boredom. You tell yourself, "I'll do it later," because facing that discomfort now feels unbearable. But here's the truth. Discipline is not the absence of emotion, it's the mastery of it. You see, your future self is depending on the choices your present self makes. Every single time you delay, you're betraying that future version of you, the one who dreams, plans, and hopes. If you can't fight for that version, who will? And let me tell you something powerful. You don't need to kill procrastination overnight. You just need to start with one small step. Don't say, "I'll study for 3 hours." Say, "I'll read 1 page." Don't say, "I'll clean the whole room." Say, "I'll pick up that shirt from the floor." Because the secret is momentum. Once you start, your brain's resistance drops. Action breeds more action. Movement creates motivation. That's why the hardest part of any journey is the beginning. Once you cross the line between thinking and doing, you've already won half the battle. Here's something else most people don't realize. Procrastination feeds off perfectionism. You don't start because you want everything to be perfect. You wait for the right time, the right plan, or the right conditions. But there's no perfect moment. There's only now. The longer you wait for perfection, the further you drift from progress. Think about this. There are people less talented than you, less skilled, less intelligent, yet they're achieving more. Not because they're better, but because they start. They're consistent. They show up even when they don't feel like it. And that's the difference between dreamers and doers. Dreamers wait. Doers begin. If you truly want to overcome procrastination, you need to start rewiring how your brain associates effort and reward. Stop thinking of work as pain. Think of it as proof that you're alive, that you're capable, that you're growing. Reward yourself not for the result, but for the effort. Every small task you finish is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. Let me tell you this from the heart. There will never be a magical day where everything aligns perfectly and you suddenly feel ready. You'll always have doubt, you'll always have fear. But the people who make it are those who do it anyway. Procrastination dies the moment you stop negotiating with it. When you say, "I'll just start," and mean it, not tomorrow, not next week, now, that's when the shift happens. That's when you begin to take your power back from comfort, distraction, and fear. And when you start seeing results, when you look back and realize, wow, I actually did it, that's when the addiction to progress begins. You'll start craving growth the way you once craved escape. And that's when you'll know you've truly broken free. So, from this moment, stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for clarity. Start with action. Even if it's small, even if it's messy, even if you fail. Because starting messy is always better than staying stuck. Remember this, your dreams are watching you. Your younger self is watching you. And your older self is waiting to see what you'll become. Don't let procrastination write your story. Take the pen back. Write the next page with effort, with courage, with discipline. And when you look back years from now, you'll be grateful you didn't wait for the perfect day because you created it. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who's been delaying their greatness. Because sometimes all it takes to change a life is a reminder that time doesn't stop for anyone. Thank you for watching Unfiltered Mindset. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay grounded, and keep building the life you know you deserve. See you in the next one.